and down. So this is the Eskrima striking combination angle 7. So he attack angle 7. I used to block, and my left hand is a palmar position, grabbing his right hand. When I apply the first strike, I have to release my left hand and apply the poke to the face, or a butt strike to the face. Then the second strike is to the body. So this is a snap to the body, and a forehand or a curving snap, forehand curving snap to the body or to the kidney, and a pinawag strike to the head. So that is a weaving strike, pinawag. So again, he attack 7 from here. Sorry, poke, balikos. So this is a balikos movements. So if you remember the likos and balikos in the basic striking combinations, now we can apply here the balikos and hit the head, back of the head. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So as you notice here, I use my cross hands block while my left hand is on top of my right forearm. If I deliver the strikes, somehow I got stuck, and it would take a while really to do like this. So we try to change that one. We will bring the left hand underneath. Now from here, it's free. So from underneath, I bring my, still a cross hands. My left hand is underneath of my right forearm. Or you can do like this. But it's much better just right here. Then poke, balikos, and back of the head. Again, 7, block, poke, balikos, and strike back of the head. Again, 7, block. So that is the movements, the Eskrima striking combinations in angle 7. So we have here block. So block, grab the wrist from underneath, then apply poke. So as you notice, he will really block your attack there in the poke. Then from there, apply the balikos, back of the head, the last strike. So one more time, you have block, hold, 1, 2, 3, and 4, hitting back of the head. Again, block, 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time. So the poke is to the face or to the head. So that is the striking combinations, angle 7. Thank you. Okay, angle 7 is Eskrido techniques. So we attack angle 7. So angle 7, we have this kind of block. So cross hands block where the left hand is on top, and we have also this cross hands block where the left hand is underneath of your right forearm, like this. So angle 7 Eskrido is to snake in like this and put the stick right here on the crook of his elbow and grab the foreend of the stick. In this manner, I'm the right foot lead and he's on the right foot lead. I will first initiate the lock first by pulling this one upwards. So from here, so I want his elbow going up this way. Again, angle 7, block, salob, then apply the lock from here and grab the stick and pull it first. So bring him down. Then from here, I will twist I will bring my left hand to my left side to take him down. So I will move this way, like this, on my left side. Again, block, salob, take it, pull it first before you move, so to bring him down. So that is to complete the throws. Again, block. So from here, if we go to the process of blocking, then it would take time to apply the Eskrido. As remember that we can also go straight for the snake or for the salob. I block first, straight to the salob, grab it first before bringing him down. So that is the angle 7 Eskrido techniques. The other side. So angle 7, first we try to block and apply the salob. and I put my stick on the crook of the elbow, and I'm trying to grab the forend of my stick. Then I will rotate his shoulder in this way. So if I will, this is right hand is pulling up, while the left hand is pushing down. Then to apply more pressure, I have to step back. Again. So at angle 7, block. I step back first before I bring him down. Again. Angle 7. I can also go straight for a salob. I step back. Then I will bring him on my left side. So break his balance first before you proceed to the next step. So that is the Eskrido angle 7. Okay, then we have the angle 7 disarming techniques. So he attack angle 7, I block. So I block from here. I'm holding the right hand. I slide down, then twist his stick on the clockwise motion like this, and I'm bringing his tip of the stick on my shoulder, right shoulder. Then as I do that, I move my right arm in a counterclockwise motion and hook this part on the wrist in between the stick and the wrist. So I hook on that. Then I will apply pressure by putting my elbow on top. And here I will bring it like this. So careful with this, because if you manage to trap the fingers, you're gonna break the wrist. So here again, so if you can catch the stick right away to apply the disarm, much better. And that is the movement. So again, first block, control the stick, rotate it in a clockwise motion, putting the tip on his stick on my right shoulder. I bring my right forearm in a counterclockwise motion, hooking this one. So hooking the wrist in between the stick. On his stick, then apply elbow on top to apply the pressure, and that is the disarming. Again, block, control, and disarm. Again. So if you manage to block this way, on the second way, the same thing, just adjust it to the stick, slide down the left hand to grab the stick. So again, so here the cross hands block and disarm. Other side. So you attack angle 7, I block, I grab immediately the stick, then rotate his stick in clockwise motion, while my right forearm trying to hook this one. So this is the wrist in between the stick and the wrist. You hook that way. Then apply elbow on top, put pressure on top. The elbow put there, and remove the stick going that way. Again, block, control, disarm. Again, block, control, and disarm. So that is the angle 7 disarming techniques. Okay, now we have the angle 7 striking combinations, or Eskrima followed by the Eskrido. So first he attack, I use the pluck like this, then apply the poke, then balikos and hitting back of the head. So that's first the striking. First block, poke. While using this one, I bring the stick really high to avoid his left hand. Bring it down. From there, I'm already sneaking using the left hand salob. Then put it here. Then apply first the initial lock to break the balance, and before you apply the takedowns to your left side. Again. Block. So I'm using this one, this kind of type of defense, because I would like to immediately apply the striking pattern. So block, attack, pokpok, balikos. As I apply the balikos, I immediately change the position of my left hand. Then back of the head, see the left hand is coming up. I go really high to avoid that one, drop down and thrust this way, like this, and grab the fore end of the stick. Then pull it, step back, then bring it to your left side to take downs. So that is the angle 7 striking combinations followed by Eskrido on this side. So here, you attack, bang, poke poke. So as you deliver the poke poke first, you pull this one and poke poke, then change the angle from here to salob, left hand salob, then pull first, then bring it to your left side to take down. Again. So block, pull, poke poke. See, as he block, then deliver the combination, then change the position of your left hand into salob, grab here, and apply the takedowns. So that is the Eskrima combinations followed by Eskrido. Thank you. Okay, now we have the Eskrima followed by disarming techniques. So he attack angle 7, I block from here, poke poke, balikos, back of the head. As you notice here, I go really high and I bring his stick to the top, clockwise motion. So where I can hook my butt ender on the top, then apply the disarming techniques. Again, block, block first, apply the striking combinations 1, 2, 3, 4, then change the position and disarm. Again, so first block. As I deliver the strike, backhand strike, poke poke, then I change the grip from here, change to the stick. Then balikos, as I apply the balikos right here, I start moving his stick on a clockwise motion, hitting his back of the head, so where I can meet his wrist. So I could hook the wrist and apply the disarm techniques. Block, 1, 2, 3, 4, disarm. But if you can just grab the stick immediately, much better. So this is a parallel block. So this is the hands were parallel. So parallel, the hands were parallel. Apply the combinations, then just hook it from the top. Again, block, apply butt strike, balikos. As you do balikos, you bringing his right hand already like this, and hook it, and disarm. Again, so normal block, grab the wrist, apply the poke poke, then deliver the strike. As I deliver the strike balikos, I adjust my left hand just to grab the stick. Again, block, poke poke, disarm. So that is the striking combinations angle 7 followed by disarming techniques.
Hi Jim, hand up, Ipo. Okay, so we have the angle 7 striking combinations. So the angle 7 start with the backhand poke poke. So it's a backhand poke poke, then it's a balikos to the body. Okay, so angle 7, backhand poke poke. Then balikos to the left side of the body. Left side of the body of your opponent. So again, angle 7 block. Then backhand poke poke. Balikos, so palm up. to palm down. So the palm down that is going to the kidney on the back. So first, backhand poke 1, 2, and 3. So poke and balikos. So palm up to palm down. Okay, practice. So poke, then balikos. So balikos. So poke to the face. Then first, second strike, no, palm up to the left side of the body. Yes. Then again, the third strike that is goes to the left kidney of your opponent. So first, poke. So practice the there's internet lagging.
Sir Jan, naglibog ko. Musa ka pag yung paana, then pukpok.
No, block,
Black.
then backhand poke,
Pukpok.
then balikos.
Balikos here.
So balikos is a 2 strike. Palm up to palm down. No, palm down is hitting the same side of your opponent. Hitting the same side of your opponent, left side. So poke to the right face of your opponent.
Right face.
Palm up.
Good.
Hitting the left side of the opponent. Palm down, hitting the left side of the kidney of your opponent. So poke, palm up to palm down.
Here. Pukpok.
Oh,
You're not watching him. He's doing it something different than what you're doing.
palm up to palm down. O kana, sakto na dyan. So balikos, hitting the same
Thank you.
side of the opponent. That's correct, Rene. So palm up to palm down. Poke, palm up to palm down. Goro Katrin hitting the same side. Okay, so Glenn, demonstrate Glenn. Okay, can we watch Glenn to demonstrate? Demonstrate Glenn. So block, poke. Sige Glenn, hinay Glenn. Sige Glenn, demonstrate Glenn. Glenn, demonstrate na. So he block. So poke. Balikos to the hinay lang Glenn. 1, block, poke, balikos to the body. So same side. On the third, baling pikas Glenn. So he block, poke, balikos. So hitting the same side. So body and kidney on the third strike. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Salamat Glenn. Salamat Glenn. So hitting the same side. So poke first. Balikos. Okay, so it's really important to understand the execution of the likos balikos. So really, you have to really need to study the likos balikos. So we have the palm down to palm up and palm up to palm down. So that is the likos balikos. If you cannot do it properly, the likos balikos, then you cannot generate the power. So in the balikos, we have the palm up. So first palm up, then make a loop to your right side to palm down. So palm down, making the loop, that is to generate the power. So from palm up to palm down. So that is generating the power. Poke, palm up to palm down. So make the loop on your right side. So to generate the power. So again, so we have the poke, then balikos. Okay. So on the second strike from poke poke, on the second strike, you really have to twist your body. Twist your body. So block, poke poke, twist the body, and deliver the third strike. So you have to twist your body like this. Make sure on the third strike, the tip of the stick on the third strike. So we have poke poke. So first strike is the poke poke, one, then two. So make sure the tip of the stick drive that way. So making a half circle. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so as you notice on the first strike is poke poke to the face, backhand poke poke to the face. As you notice that his left hand is going to block to defend himself. So he's going to block it, and that's the time you have chance to deliver the strikes on his left side because it creates an opening. So when you deliver the strike poke poke, he will surely block the strike. When he blocked the strike, his left side is open. So that's the time you shift your strikes to the side. Yes, that's correct, Goro Katrin. So just keep practicing your balikos. That's it. Yes. So drive the tip of the stick to the side to generate the power. Correct. Yes. Okay, so we have the pokpok, the balikos. The fourth strike is hitting back of the head. So it's a wave strike. We call it a waving strike. It's a pinawag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hitting back of the head of your opponent. So we have first pokpok, balikos. Then the tip, it goes to his kidney. So when you flick it up, that is hitting his head, back of the head. Yes, back of the head. When you flick it up. Oh, sakto na, J. Mark. Ulbo mong buhok. Ikaw. Oh, so once you bring the tip on his back, flick it up to hit his back of the head. Yes, that's correct, Ildefonso. Okay, so the pokpok can be applied as an attack or a sit up. So at the moment you deliver the pokpok, when you do the pokpok, you also try to use your body movements. Not only like this. Deliver the pokpok with the whole power. So in a way, he's going to react on that. He's gonna block it. So if you're going to set him up, at the moment he raised his left hand, the last three strikes must be delivered in a fraction of seconds. You cannot delay it. Otherwise, he will shift to defend it or to catch your stick. So it's a kind of setup. At the moment he raises his left hand, you deliver your strike in a fraction of seconds, hitting the body, kidney, and back of the head. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So deliver the pokpok with body movements. You try. Okay, only fourth strike. On the fourth strike, use this part, back of the hand to flick it up. So use this face, the back of the hand to flick it up. Then the strikes is slant going to your head, but not really going to your face. It's just a diagonal going to your head. That's the strike. Because if you make it like this, it's going to your face. Then when he duck down, you hit yourself. So slant is just diagonal going to your face on the last strike, like this. So hitting back of his head. It's a very powerful strike. It makes your opponent stand, cannot move. Hitting this back of the head. Very powerful strikes. So poke, balikos, and last strike is the head. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So flick. It's a flick. Flick up. Like this. Yes. Okay. So in this kind of strikes, we need to understand the details of how we're going to deliver the strike. First, poke. On the second strike, palm up is a vertical, diagonal, like this. Then on the third strike, it becomes now horizontal. So deliver the strike in a horizontal manner. So horizontal manner, the strikes, the stick will really wrap on the back. So it will really wrap on the back of your opponent. So hitting the kidney. Then from there, you are in a palm down position. Then just flick it up to hit the head, back of the head. So palm up in a vertical, then in shift to palm down in horizontal. Then flick it up. Yes, that's correct, Gol Catherine. Pokpok, balikos, and yes, back of the head. Okay, so just to tell you that the balikos, this kind of movements is not easy. No, it's not easy. It took me 1 year to develop the move and the power. It took me 1 year to practice this one. Only this kind of strikes. But after that, it's really fun to do. You can apply it anytime. So it's really fun to do once you can, once you get the movements. Because it's really a very good setup to open his kidney, his side. Because once you deliver the poke, he will always block. Okay, so when you also deliver the poke is a application of butt strike. Poke. This is we call poke. Some they call it ponyo, but in HQ, in the headquarters, we call it poke. The application of a butt strike. Poke. Not ponyo. So we just try to follow the some terminology used by the HQ. So this is poke, the application of a butt strike. So once you apply the poke, make sure also you have to calculate the reactions of your opponent. Do not apply it just any time. You have to calculate. Make sure that when he going to block, he will block it near to your wrist. Yeah. When he will block it near to your wrist. So when you deliver the poke, make sure that he's going to block it here. So you have to study also how do you deliver your strike. Not just any time that you just go like this now. You study also the reactions of your opponent. So from there you can do a lot of things when one he going to block the wrist. So the from poke to balikos, the setup is before he touches your forearm. Before he touches your forearm, you shift the strike. If you're going to deliver the balikos, before his left hand will touch the forearm, then shift your strike. So that's the setup. But it will take a while to get the skills. But once you will get the skills, it's really fun. You can apply it. It's very effective. Okay, stop. Can you log out and log in back, please? Thank you. I-mute ang audio ni mo, Glenn. Okay na. Okay na, Glenn. Okay. So when you block angle 7 is palm up position. So either a cross hands block. When you do a cross hands block, you have to let go and switch positions. But you can also apply a parallel block. So parallel block, so you don't have to let go the grip from your left hand. So parallel block, you just immediately apply the pok pok when it comes to parallel. So parallel block, your hands will parallel. So cross hands block, your hands will cross. So cross ang imong kamot. When you do parallel block, hands were parallel. So parallel block and cross hands block. In the cross hands block, you can also apply from underneath. Yeah. So underneath of your forearm. So you have a cross hands block. Left is over your right forearm. Your left hand is under of your left forearm. So you can also apply that one. So try parallel block. Then, since the left hand is palm up position, twist the stick to your right side. So twist his stick to your right side. So to make his right hand in a palm down position. So twist the stick to your right side. Bring it to your right side. So first, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the same time, bring the stick to your right side. So right shoulder. So bring the tip of the stick of your opponent to your right shoulder. So first block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the tip of the stick of your opponent to your right shoulder. Diri ra sa pan J Mark. Isap na iyahang stick. Inigana sa kanin. O kana. Oh. So after that, hook the Sakto na J Mark, i-twist pag gamay. Iyang kamot pengon sa ana oh. So hook. So place the stick in between on the wrist and the stick of your opponent. Then i-roll imong elbow. Untap sa iyang ano, bring it down. Oh, wanna sell J Mark. So again, so we have here block, strikes. When you raise it up, at the same time you're driving his stick to your right shoulder. Hook the wrist of your opponent and roll the elbow on top. Left elbow. So bring it down. To disarm. Yes. Palm up ka, J Mark. Palm up na siya pirmi. Ang imong wala palm up na pirmi. Oh. Pag switch, palm up gyapon. Pupok. Palm up. Oh. Eksaka nimo. Ano na, kulob na. Oh. Wala siya. Okay.
John,
Yes.
can we see demonstration in the full screen,
Yes.
please?
I will ask Glenn to demonstrate. Hey, Glenn. Ipalihog ko Glenn og demonstrate Glenn. Angle 7. Pukpok. Ihulong sa hook. So hook o hook, then put pressure, elbow on top. Because Glenn. Pukpok, balikos. Stop ya Glenn. So hook, then apply elbow on top and disarm. Pikas Glenn, balik mo pikas. So you have here pukpok, balikos, hit the head. Stop ya Glenn. Ipakita ang pag-hook Glenn. Hook. See, he put his stick in between. I-stop lang dia Glenn sa hook. Balik, ihawa sa imong elbow, imong left. Hook. Diha. So you see, he hook the wrist in between the wrist and the stick. Then he roll his elbow on top to apply pressure and to disarm. Usa pa Glenn. Hook and apply pressure by rolling your elbow on top. Salamat Glenn.
Thank you.
So, have you managed to observe, Alfonso? Everything's clear? So when you do that, if you have partner, do not trap any fingers. If you trap one of the fingers, it's gonna break the wrist. So do not trap the fingers when you do that if you have a partner. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, hook. So as you hook it, bring it to your center. So your elbow, left elbow is rolling on top. So your left elbow is rolling on top to apply pressure. Okay, so as you raise it up, from here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, as you go for, the two hands will meet on the top already to apply. So as you raise the stick up, your left hand is already maneuvering his stick for this arm. So do not wait. So you don't have to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do like this. No, it's the same. Do it in the same manner, same time, simultaneous. Simultaneous. O, sakto na siya, J-Mark. Okay, let's try to observe J-Mark. Sakto na sa J-Mark, kaya palihog kong demonstrate. So at the same time, so they meet, the two hands meet on the top. 2, 3, 4, and hook it from the top. Balik ko na pikas, J-Mark. So hook the wrist. So make sure that the butt end really hook the wrist. Salamat, J-Mark. Okay, so do you have any questions? So when you drive the stick of your opponent, when you drive it to your right side, you twist your body because you are applying your elbow, your rolling elbow. And the elbow, roll it downwards. So downwards, not to your right side. So as you deliver the strike, they meet in between and roll it downwards to apply the pressure. Any questions? All good? Okay, so see you tomorrow. So tomorrow, Stephen will be with us. So thank you very much. Flotation. And up. Kickball.
I have a question, sir.
Yes.
So, so we're doing this in this window right
Yes.
here, and then we jump.
Yeah.
You be here with it, or you want to
So-
be here?
We have the this is the one of the possibilities. So at the moment we're doing the cross hands block. So in the cross hands block, I like to go to the hand like this. And the cross hands block, I don't like to use this one. Why? Because of the thumb. If it's a powerful strike, he gonna crush my thumb. So I don't like it. So just to block, it's okay this way. So without thumb. But to go under like this, reaching the hand is okay. That's what I like. You can also try to go underneath of the forearm. So underneath of the forearm, then you apply the poke. So we have the parallel. So this is the parallel block. So hands were parallel. And we have this the cross hands block. So cross hands block. The hands, my left hand is top of my right arm. Also a cross hands block with the hands is under this way. So I like the cross hands block which is under. And I can apply straight the poke. So
Yes, sir.
at the moment we're trying to this one. This is quite difficult because it's a lot of work. So because from here you switch. So learn how to switch. Learn
Yes, sir.
How to pass.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Try. Okay, stop. Then let's proceed to disarming techniques. So we have here cross hands block. From here, I twist his hand on my right shoulder. So when I twisted his hand is facing down or palm down. Then I will hook. I will hook the wrist in between. I put my butt end in the wrist and tip of the stick. Then I will roll over my elbow to disengage. Then I lift this one up back to him. So that's the motion. So from here, I will roll my elbow and disengage the stick. So first, block, twist it to your right side, then place the butt end of the stick right here. So really close to the wrist and roll. So again, block, roll, and hook it. See, hook it. So you have here block, twist, hook it right here. As you see here, so in between the wrist and the butt end of the stick, I apply my elbow, roll elbow to the top, apply pressure, it goes down, and remove the stick on the side. So 7, block, sorry. Again, 7, block, drop, and hook, and this one. That's right. Okay, so we have here the striking. So strike 1, 2, 3, 4. As you deliver the fourth strike, you have to really go high because his left hand is covering. His left hand is trying to block you from that. So I will really go high over and roll this one to apply the disarm. So this side. So here the attack. If you do cross hands block, deliver the strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you bring it to the fourth strike, at the same time you will drive his right hand to apply the disarm. So again, block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really bring the stick up high because we're trying to avoid his left hand. Because left hand sometimes do not go there. So to block you from that. So you have to really go up high. Means once you deliver the strike from the back, go up high and twist the hand to apply it. Retry. Okay, stop. We will proceed to Eskrido. So we have here angle 7. I block. So from block, I change my position to salo this way. Then grab the core of the stick. Pull it first. So again, angle 7, block, salo, then gravity. So from here, I will bring him to the ground by bringing it to my left side. So this is the initial up. Then I will bring him to the ground by pulling it to the left side. So again, block, sal off, and drop. Initial up first, then take it down. Get right. Okay, so the first initial up, you have to release this back. So block, sal from here, I have to really step back to bring him in an awkward position. From there, then I shift to twist it to my left side. So again, block, sal step back, drag him, then shift to the left side. That's right. Glenn, take down ko na Glenn. Kung baha pa, wala. Di. Oh, kana. Practice break falls. Ano piya? Practice break falls. So, instruction from here. Okay, so in angle 7, when you do a proper block, you hold the block and hold, then you have to switch your left hand. You apply the block. In application, sometimes you just block with the stick and snake with the left hand straight in application. But when you apply the proper blocking first, block first before you switch, you can also do that. But for direct application, it's just straight to salom. So for the block with the stick only, and I use with the pan to salom for direct application. So block and apply the lock. So from here, I have to release it back because I want to bring him into this kind of position, awkward position first, initial lock, before I will bring him to the ground. So always apply first the initial lock. To try. Okay, so we have the striking and followed by the Eskrido. So first block, apply the strikes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It goes high and bring it down. So it goes high, bring it down, then slow. So as it goes to the so the last strike goes really high, then make a strike here. So right shoulder to the left waist, then put across to apply salute. So again, so we have here block, But in this case, if I'm going to switch my hand, I'm in the palm up position, palm down position already, because I'm planning to apply the Eskrido. So I don't for disarming techniques, you stay in palm up for this disarming technique, because you're bringing it to the palm down. You see. In Eskrido, you stay in palm down this way. Then from here, because you're making straight this way. When you switch the hands, so from cross hands flat, this one, poke, poke, and apply the Eskrido. Let's try. So remember, the first initial lock is to step back. So as you do the initial lock, you have to step back before dragging him down. Always step back. The reason why we have to step back, because of there are some big fellows who could resist. No? The reason why we're stepping back, because there are some big fellows who could resist this lock. Who could resist. So if it's really strong, you cannot. But you have to step back to really put him first into initial lock. So drag him down before you apply the close. So stepping back is really important, because as I have said, he can resist. If you just go straight, he cannot. He could resist it. So put him first into awkward position before you throw to the side. You try. Always step back. Okay, so the transition from initial lock to the throws is continuous. So from here, you apply the lock, the step back is continuous. Do not stop and you throw. No, do not. You cannot apply that. So it's continuous from here down and shift to throws already. So attack from here. If I step back and shift to the side immediately, as you manage to bring his elbow up, if you manage to bring his elbow up and then immediately shift to the side. Do not stay long. You try again. Okay, can you log out and log it back? Thank you. Mhm. Thank you. The step back, Mark. Step back yung right foot. Right, right foot. Right foot ang mo step back, Mark. Pawa na. Okay, so we have here the first lock. Right foot step back. Then wire it to your left side. So right foot step back, then wire it to your left side. So always bring it into right foot step back. Right foot, you stepping back the right foot, it's really powerful to the lock. If you do left foot step back, not so much power. Use your right foot to step back. So as you lock, right foot step back and wind it to your left side. So try. Okay, so always try to execute the first strike, the hook poke, with energy. So you will get used to that because we want always to get his reactions. If you apply poke poke, always with energy. So it looks always a committed strike. So it's like always a committed strike. If it's not committed, there's no reactions from the opponent. But if you show a full force to the hook poke, he always execute a block or defense. So the first strike is very important, the poke poke. That is your setup. That is your key. The first strike, poke poke. Then the lover, the next strikes. Always strike with energy. The first strike, the poke poke. Try again. Okay, so I will try to share some videos. I will. This is the demonstration from the late Grandmaster Shariako Kakoy Kaneti. Okay, I am again. I am a dinosaur on this. I have to. Where are we gonna go? Share screen or share videos? So how to share videos again? I forgot how to do it.
Share screen GM dyan.
Share screen.
Oh, share screen lang. Click lang siya.
Oh, yeah. So I go to the advanced, then video.
Wala pa'y gigawas GM dyan. Wala pa'y makita.
Sa ni-click pa na ako ang video, pero ako i-share ang video.
Ah, sige, sige.
So we have here the this one. Can you check? Is you see that the poke right there? Poke on the face. So that is the finger lock right there. So as you notice, I fall down because of the finger lock. But it seems that it's just very simple and it is like a fake. As you notice here, again, we'll try. See, it's like a fake. Why I am falling down? Because it's a finger lock. And the poke right there is a committed poke. And that is balance breaking. See, that's the finger lock over there. So those are some of the clips with the latest gem Seyako Kakoy Kaneti. So it's a little bit tricky. He can manipulate your fingers, and from the outside view is look like a fake. Why I am falling down? Because you don't see that he manipulate my fingers. Why he's falling down by doing like this? No, he manipulated my fingers. But the last, we call it a bugsai technique. Bugsai is like a canoeing technique. The last part is the momentum. It's powerful momentum, timing. So to bring the person to the ground. Then as you notice, the poke, it's really hitting to the face. See, the first poke is to the low. The second poke is high. So as you notice that it's high poke, it's really getting the reaction of your opponent. So always exercise some strikes that your opponent will react on it. If he don't react, hit him first. Then he will react on the next strike. People will not react because why? They don't care. They have protections. They don't react according to the correct way. Why? Because they don't care. But if you hit him first to the head, the first aim, he will do like this because he feels the pain already. That's the reality. But if your opponent get used on the protections, there's no reactions. There's no reactions. If there's no reactions, hit him. Hit him to the head, and everything will change. You will see in the next strike, he will use his left hand to defend the block. So that's why the freestyle flow drills with no protections, that is the traditional way of training. Very important. And you will see the real movements of your opponent because he's trying to establish his 100% defense techniques, and he will fight back because he knew that once he got hit, it's painful. Normally in our training, after we have Sundays called Sunday sparring, Sunday meetings. But before COVID, we have always Sunday meetings. But beforehand, when the late SJM Paco is still alive, we have 3 times a week. We have a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning meetings, sparring. It's just for sparring. Now he's gone. We're doing it every Sunday. And you will observe bluish on your side. And sometimes bumps. Nowadays, bumps is not so much anymore. But before, in the 90s, bumps is normal. Bokul. So bumps is normal. We call it bokul. For us, it's normal. If you got hit to the head, you will see yellow stars. So you have to experience to see yellow stars. Then you will see what is your tempo, what is your mood. Does it change your character, your attitude in fighting? There are people also, once you hit them, their mood is will change. They have to really fight hard. That's why always on guard, be prepared. Prepare for the counter-attack. Prepare for the worst because once you hit him, expect for a return. Do not say sorry. Expect for a return. That's why don't lower your guard. Because in a way, in a while, he will give you a hit also. So always prepare. Okay, any questions? So all good. So see you next weekend. Let's end up the session. At your stance. And down. Good move. Thank you.